Hey, what's up?
How you doing?
I'm all right, man.
What's happening?
Well, I got you live on YouTube right now.
Oh, cool. Hey, y'all.
Well, the guys, my kid's too dark over here to see me, but I got a Facebook jail, so
How
I'm
come?
I'm my other channel is Danny Wayne at YouTube.
Right?
So I'll be throwing some live. If I see something going on, I'll try and get it up.
Okay. How did your views go?
Are you on YouTube?
No. Well, I got YouTube, but I'm on Facebook right now.
Yeah, I know. I'm calling you on Messenger, but
Right.
I can't upload anything for what's happening. But I can upload on if you go to my channel, you can put my notifications for, and you'll get a you know.
Right.
So it's Danny Wayne at YouTube. You'll see my
Anyway,
Harley
at
Davidson
YouTube. Okay.
there. Wait, no, I don't think so. No, I don't think you're gonna see my Harley there. You'll see my flags, man. You know.
Yeah. Well, I can see. I can see a little bit of you.
You can see
There you
me.
go.
Well,
100 miles away.
I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm a long ways away, man. I'm down here in South Carolina, man.
Well, we got to get on that Sky Spring. It's harmless.
Carbon tax,
Carbon tax is harmless.
man. You know, it's so far out of the water, man. Uh, it's crazy, bro. What's really going on? It's just
Well, one really wants to know what's going on.
yeah, it's just so far above, my comprehension, and well, it's definitely way beyond my salary range, you know.
Am I still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
How about me?
Yeah, I can see it, but
Oh, okay.
your name is up
Oh, there we
there.
go.
Your name is up there. Your icon, but I was trying to get my icon to come up there, but it didn't want to go. So I don't know.
Well, I got all your particulars, so no worries.
Oh, you do? Yeah. I meant so anything comes up, where if I get any notifications, I will throw them up there on YouTube at Danny Wayne. So
Okay.
hopefully they don't close that channel. Of course, free.
Not yet, anyways. I haven't heard.
I don't know what it's going to be. I expect it's going to be quarantine camps. Lockdown. That's what I'm expecting.
Well, it has something to do with this rain today, and then WHO is gonna, because people are gonna get sick, and then they're gonna put us into lockdown, and they're gonna control, and then the UN and the WEF are gonna back them up.
Yeah. Hey, Irma, what's going on over there, girl? There's an earthquake. There's a lot of earthquakes. Little ones. They're all little earthquakes right now. But can you see Irma in the chat?
Them earthquakes are a rumble of the underground high-speed railway that's transporting everything all underground.
Over there?
All over the world, inside the world.
Yeah, I'm trying to watch them, but I expect there's going to be a large continental shift, but it's probably not. I don't know, man. I'm not a professional, but.
Well, rumor has it that they let go biochemicals today, and it's going to rain soon, and it's going to bring us down to the earth, and then we're really going to be hazardous. The same time that the eclipse was happening, they shot 3 rockets off the east coast of Canada. And we don't know what was in those rockets. So we'll have to wait the next couple of days here to find out. And I got it all set up to catch the samples to find out what they did put in.
Yeah.
Well, down in the States, you guys have really got to stand up and protest, stop sky spraying.
Yeah.
We can do it up here, but it comes from the USA, and we're doing the carbon tax up here and trying to get rid of the crooked bodies of the government, and that's got our hands full. But we are mentioning the sky spray and the wind turbines, the weather controlled events.
Yeah,
to keep us down.
The reason why I'm up there in Canada is because exactly what you just said. It seems like that we should have a lot more people standing up over here.
Oh, for sure.
And I seen what y'all done up there. I seen how the natives had taken control of their council and their tribe, how they had taken control.
Well,
I said, well, if
we
we could try and help these guys and spread the word out with the carbon tax, then maybe they can help us get these damn fools out of Congress.
We're doing our best. I'm for Trump.
We got some fools running the money, man. So
Wow, you gotta get rid of the corruption.
Well, yeah, of course, but the problem with that going after corruption or judging anybody really is where it boils down to, is the fact that we're going to be judged. When the foreign nations come over here, United Nations comes over here and they institute their rule on corruption, they're not going to be going for the leaders, they're going to be going for the poor folks. So that's what bothers me about, if we just yell at it, corruption, because of the convention on corruption.
The UN owns Trudeau.
Yeah.
He wants a seat in the UN, eh?
Yeah.
He's willing to do anything to get that seat. Greenland is the one we got to watch out for.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just try and play the game. We know what they're going to do. Okay, we can read the conventional corruption, and we know what the game plan is. So then we can we can figure out how we're going to survive. Because I think we're going to have to rescue people, man. Save as many as we can.
Well, we can only save those who want to save themselves, right?
When they get locked in that quarantine under gunpoint, they're going to be wanting to be saved.
Well, that's what they're gearing for.
I don't know, man.
Control.
That's just, I couldn't do anything.
Well, you're doing something right now just by voicing out.
Well, I just hope a couple of the right people might get connected, and things can start moving.
Well, anything is possible.
We're doing good on the jet streams. Tennessee has outlawed that shit in Tennessee, but a lot of the states don't. I mean, how are you going to control your airspace when you're on the ground? You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's just it, eh?
So, they're coming across one state to go across another state. You guys hit it. They hit you up there. Now they're doing sneak attacks.
Yep.
They got new machines they're using. They'll fog you from the ground nowadays.
The government is out of control, and
they'll start jet streaming at nighttime. But I've watched it when Congress doesn't get their money funded, there's no jet streams. But as soon as they get some money, man, they start funneling off all them loopholes.
Yep.
The more jet fuel they sell, the more money they make.
Yeah.
To bio,
Well, I
it's
agree with you. I can't argue.
a solid fuel, man. That aluminum ore, everything would be cool if they hadn't gone and used an astronomical amount of particles in it. They didn't have to use that much to, shade the planet or whatever. They wanted to call it a
Well,
Green
I've
New
been
Deal,
following the
make
sky
people
trade
happy a
since
little bit.
2011.
Yeah, it's terrible, man. It's terrible.
Truth?
And you know as well as I do that it's in the DNA of all of Earth. You know that, right?
Yep.
Down into the roots in the soil and the water, and it's irreversible and all that shit.
Well, the way I see what's going on here is the fact that they're trying to clear the top, bring up the farmed, stolen children of the world that have been brainwashed under their system, and slowly they will take it over unless we stop them now. And how, I don't know.
I don't know how the way they done it in 1776 is they made them scared. If they're not scared,
they got tired of bloodshed.
Yeah, I don't know.
And they figured, okay, to save our heritage, we'll listen to them. And what happened? They crowded them even more into smaller space.
Yeah. I don't know why.
I done my research, man.
Well, I've been sleeping, and drinking this stuff. I lost my house in New Mexico, and I never even I couldn't give a shit about politics until that happened.
Well, they retired me the end of 2022. They wouldn't let me drive anymore because of a heart irregular beat.
Yeah.
So they said I'm being a professional, I should be taken off the road.
Yeah, you got to watch out.
What do you do?
Yeah, they'll get you, man. They'll get you. That's for sure.
No
probably.
Shit.
And it's probably not.
Oh, well, we just got to band together and stay standing.
Can't even believe them doctors, man.
There's more of us than there is of them. And we are the power. We just got to flex it.
But I've been...
And then they'll listen.
Yeah, I'm telling you what's going to happen, man. And it's very sad. But, foreign power is going to come over here, and they're going to have the militia. And they're going to run our country. They're going to run our country, man. That's what it's all about. The United Nations is going to run every fucking thing.
Because if we don't, they're just going to walk all over us, and that'll be that.
So anyways, hey, Irma, I didn't mean to ignore you, but I don't know how to invite you on or anything. Irma's over here in Hawaii.
Oh, yeah. Hey, man. Cloudy up in Canada. Which is odd. We had sun from sunrise to 1 o'clock. And then it clouded over, and now we got doom in the sky.
Well, if you want to say anything out there to the world, I can have it broadcast over and over. So.
Okay, well, I'll send you a notice when I'll be on live this Saturday on a protest roll.
What's it called? Can you send me the link or something?
I'll see what I can do.
All right. Well,
okay, I'm on.
Really, really thankful for you guys up there. And, I just wish there was some way we could do this without having to make people scared and shit. You gotta try and not tear up the infrastructure, not tear up everything we built for our kids. Gotta do it peacefully. Now, if the foreigners come in here and they take our country, they're gonna tear everything down like they done in Ukraine, man. So
Yeah.
it's really up. It's really up to us, man. If we want it, we gotta keep it. You know.
We got to do something.
All right, brother.
Okay, my brother.
All right. Well, I'll send you a link once in a while.
Yep, yep.
All right.
Well, again, I appreciate the invite, and I'm glad to be able to chat with you across the world.
Yeah.
We got a few friends all over the place.
Well.
And the more informed they are, the more knowledgeable they are, the more they can do. You know, I stand with truth. What is it? I know I can handle the truth. I stand with truth. I have no fear, and I ain't backing down, nor am I going away. I stand for no carbon tax. That's that.
Yeah. Well, like you said, if what y'all are trying to do is focus on something so that you can get your foot in the door, kind of like, something we
Well,
can
we're on that
all
page now,
something
man.
we can all agree upon, right?
Well, axing the taxes is a good start, and sky spraying is a common denominator.
Sky debris?
So what's that?
Did you say sky debris?
No, sky spray.
Spray. Okay, yeah.
We got to protest stopping the sky spray, and you guys do it down there. We can do it up here. But up here, our focus is stopping the carbon tax.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. We pretty much got this jet stream under control, but it's in Congress. It's FAA, Federal Aviation Authority, because they don't even test for that shit, bro. They haven't until this year. Now I guess now they are. Since Biden was in there, they ain't been doing a fucking. He said there's no guidelines for testing for that shit. I watched him in Congress, man, like crazy. So, anyways, what I'm saying is we got him, on the run, kind of on that jet stream right now. But if we just let it get cold and don't take care of it, it's just going to come right back next week and start on it again. So
Yeah.
I don't know what to do, man.
The two main things that we got to protest is the sky spray and the dismantle of them big wind turbine plants.
Man, you talking about some big money, bro. Them guys are raking in big money on that shit.
Well, yeah, I know. That's where our carbon taxes that we're paying going. Funding their fun.
Yeah. That's
well,
what I'm
then,
saying,
what can I say that we haven't already?
If you can stop the money, man, you can
Yep.
you can make them hurt, make them scared.
Oh, hard time. Cut them at the source, and then they will start listening to us again.
So when is this rally y'all have on the carbon tax? I mean, jet streams.
We're doing a rally in Calgary up here on the 13th, this Saturday, April 13th, 11 a.m. Alberta time.
Okay.
So probably, an hour or so ahead of you or behind you, whatever.
Yeah, well, I don't know if that's going to be on YouTube.
I'll put your name on it.
Yeah,
and then it should be able to come to you.
Okay, then. Sounds great, man.
We'll find a way, Daniel. This has got to get out.
Yeah, I could add somebody on here, but I don't think it's important. I don't really have a statement. I mean, Gray Wolf is he's been working on that there at his lab at his office for a while. And Gordon Berry, he's got quite a message. So
Well, honestly, I think Gordon should go back to Nova Scotia, give his family a big hug, regroup, and come out with what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of people with him,
Yeah.
you know. And I love him dearly, like my brother.
Well,
And he's been hard at it since January.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, and now I met him a couple of years ago at the convoy. And he's a big man. Good to have on our side.
Yeah, I talked to him.
Oh, what else? What can we do, eh?
What can we do is tell me the guys are rolling out from the rendezvous for camp, and they go up into town and convoy, don't they?
Well, they do, but once they get into Ottawa, they shut them down.
Every day. Every day.
I don't know if it's every day. Right now, they're doing the border carbon tax.
Yeah, it looks like it every time in the mornings. There's no cars. It's like they all went to work. You know, they're all out there doing the protest.
Yeah, I know. You know, the funny part is
they won't let nobody stream out anything. It's kind of like, you know, I don't know. It's kind of like syndicated news. What's getting out over here, you know?
Well, they're letting out what they want people to hear, and they're shutting down what they don't want. They just got us by the curves.
What I'm trying to say is they're not letting the small guys go live. It looks like.
Well, I know they come with that silencing of the airways. But if you get in with the right group, they've been paid under the table, supported the government to push propaganda that
yeah, that's what I'm
make us look good.
That's exactly what I'm looking at, is the propaganda that might be trying to get seated in there with Pierre. I mean, you know, I don't know.
He's a puppet.
And then I was really thinking that other girl was going to really do good, the short black hair girl. But
the black one?
There's a white girl. She got black short hair.
Huh. Oh, her, yeah, no.
Yeah,
she's Poilievre's right-hand woman.
Oh, she's with the same guy.
With who?
Pierre.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the one that sits next to him in Parliament House there when they argue.
Yeah, because she looks like she, you know, there's just only so much she can do with all them people in Parliament. You know, I mean, it's just really hard.
Well, they're a minority, so there isn't really a whole lot they can do.
Yeah, I seen Danny Boucher was running a video last week, and everybody that came out of Parliament looked to me like they were like Haitians or Africans or something.
Wow. We got 338 politicians that are Nazi supporters. So what do we do? How do we defend against that?
Nazi?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
They had that Nazi in Parliament House.
Yeah, I remember when that came up.
Yeah, invited by Trudeau himself. And, well, I should say Freeland. She was in on it.
Lord have mercy.
Oh, no kidding.
You know what? Because it's all coming. It's good if y'all fail up there, man. You know, it's just gonna come through America, like, you know, it's cascading. You know.
Yeah, well, citizens of Canada don't know how to back down or how to. Hang on here, you got me all going.
You know, when the UN,
Canada,
when the UN
not back down.
When the UN enforces all their rules, you know, it's gonna be coming right over here.
What?
When the UN comes up over there and they start enforcing their rules, I know they got Chinese police force over there already.
Well, they've been here since last year.
Yeah. So if it happens
know,
over
like,
there, it's going to cascade right all over the top of us down here.
well, I'm just wondering what our military is doing. You know, they're selling off all our wares because we got the British Army here in Alberta.
You're where?
You know, and they're under the Commonwealth protection and rule. Nothing we can do about it. Britain's got big interest in Canada.
Yeah.
And they don't want to lose it. So, CPU.ca. That's our end of the referendum to get rid of Commonwealth. But if people are afraid, they don't know. Like I said, there's nothing to fear but fear itself. And once you find, if you stand up to fear, you'll find that it wasn't the fear that you thought it was. Been there.
Yeah.
And like I said, I can handle the truth, and it's better than a horror film. And if you can handle that, you can handle anything, and you have no fear. And I know this. I've lived it, I experienced it, and I love sharing it. And I hope it all catches on. I even paraded the universe. Because we are a part of the universe. Earth is our home. And is it not in the universe? You know, and people are believing that we've been to the moon, and we have not. It's impossible. Like we just get out of our atmosphere and we'll burn up. That's how hot it is up there. Grade 7 science.
I don't know
I
how.
know I like to talk.
I have no idea
Really?
how in the hell that anybody could fix what's going on.
You do know it's impossible to get through up to the moon because of our radiation belt around the Earth. And it's hot.
That's way.
Anything that comes in gets burnt and turned into ball of energy. And it hits us. And it'll wobble us if it's a good one. You know, like the one in 1889 up in Siberia. It rocked us so hard it brought down a mountain in Frank, Alberta. 3 years later.
Well, I hadn't heard about that.
Well, yes, sir. No, I got into looking at the meteor that hit us back in the dinosaur days, or the prehistoric animals, when they buried the dumb ones, and the smart ones went into caves and whatnot and survived. But man, that was a long time with all that stuff to come back down so the sun can get through. And I think that had something to do with the opening of the Atlantic. Because before that, there was 2 lakes between Greenland and Labrador. And then all of a sudden, boom, that thing hit. And a couple of days later, opened up the floodgates and flooded all the way down to Australia. That's where the ark came in. Because of all that water. Oh, yeah. And there's another in Asia. There's a dry creek seabed that comes back every now and again and brings fish and whatnot, and then it'll seep back into the ground. It's kind of mystic.
Yeah,
Babylon, that's what it is.
that's the one that the land is so flat, but the sea level rises.
The only way it's going to rise is if we get 30 more days of rain all at once. It's going to rise that little bit. That's about the extent of it.
I'm sorry, I thought you were in Canada.
Well, I am.
Okay, you're talking about Australia.
Well, yeah, I know, but
Okay.
That's where that big meteor hit that buried a prehistoric dinosaur.
Okay. Well, hey, you got any live video? You got any live videos? You got any videos of
Can
it?
can you get on Facebook?
Oh yeah, I'm seeing it on Facebook.
Well, yeah, well, check my my reels, my live feeds.
Okay, man. Well, I can't post any. I can't post anything. Put it on your phone right here.
What do I got on my phone?
Yeah, put a video up. I can see it.
Well, how can I do that?
Oh, hell, I don't know.
I'll work on that. See what I can come up with.
Well, if you got your phone sitting right there, you turn it right to your screen and put something on the desktop. Just turn your phone and look right at it. Turn the camera on.
Oh, here we go.
You got anything? I was interested in what any of your local leaders that have something to address the country with. Maybe you might have something.
No, I don't really.
Been watching Ron and
word.
The preacher guy. I saw the preacher guy over there. I saw Blackbeard, Black Cat. Or...
well, the only preacher guy I know is Bubbles, Jim Kerr.
I'm just wondering if we got anybody else that because I have Tim Burns and some other guys. They only send pictures. Nobody's had an actual conference to address Parliament. Got the guys up there at Parliament. Give some of the girls over there gave some pretty good speeches where the press could hear what they were saying. But I only got a couple of links. Marcel, and Danny and the other guy, he was down here in D.C. I can't remember his name, right? Wellington Regulars, I mean, even Jeff Lepard didn't have a message to deliver to the press or to go to Congress, to take to Congress. If it was me, I would definitely work at getting the testing and bring down those particle rates that they're putting in the air, right away. Just stop that shit altogether. You still around? You still there? Am I talking to myself?
Yeah, oops.
Okay.
Here I am.
Because I'm in the dark. I can't. But yeah,
Well, yeah, so am I.
I just want to bring.
I was trying to get some video off of Facebook, but it doesn't work.
All right. Well, I just thinking about it. I don't know if you got a laptop, big pop-up screen, or all that.
Nope. I just got my phone.
That's what I need is my laptop. All my
stuff.
Well,
I had a computer, but it kind of got taken over by my kids.
Yeah.
You know how that goes. It's only mine when it's broken.
Anyways, I'm trying to go back to DC as soon as I can, so get my driver's license.
Are you down south right now?
What's that?
Whereabouts are you?
I'm in South Carolina, USA.
Well, that's what I thought when you were saying that yesterday.
Yeah, I'm trying to go to DC. I've been here like 6 months. I've been on the road 3 years.
Right.
I've been on the road 3 years.
How's that doing for you?
Feel like Daniel Boone.
Right on.
All right, man. Well, God bless you, man. Thank you for everything you're doing for the world and the country.
Well, I appreciate you reaching out, Daniel, and
I ain't done.
helping
I
to
ain't done
share
by
the
long.
word
By the
out.
time I get through with you, you won't never want me to call back again.
Well, you got my number, and,
Yeah.
and we can talk, get the word out.
So I posted that live stream. I just sent you the link with at the end of it, they had a guy got into a fight with another guy, a truck driver. Have you seen that one?
Yeah, I saw that.
Well, that's one that took me down because I shared it out to another group, and I went to the other group and I watched it, and then they hit me with a restriction for violence, inciting violence, because I told the guy he's gonna jump on you like a Black Panther. So they took the key word Black Panther and run with it like it was a football and blocked my account.
Up here,
like it was dangerous.
and late. Here, this might help, Daniel. Okay, they put on this banning free speech stuff. If you do not indicate any kind of violence or something that's going to piss off the government, they won't bother you. But if you start making some noise and raising a little hell, they'll shut you down, as you experience, right?
Well, my video's 7 hours long, and I got 3 or 4 guys talking all at the same time. They probably can't even figure out what's going on.
Well, yeah, so they just took you off, and that was that, right?
Yeah, they took me off. That was that.
I know, and that's what they do. They did that to me on a couple of times.
Yeah. I've been on restriction 4 or 5 times. Hell, I had Homeland Security come up here on me because I was hitting them on the jet streams. Man, I had it all laid out.
Well,
I made a live stream. I had it all laid out on the jet streams, man. I had like fucking 10 cops pulled up in here, bro.
I can believe it, Daniel.
It's Homeland Security, the county sheriff, and the local police. So the guy turned me into an informant right there on the spot for bringing the evidence forward, the things that are going on. So anyways, I was on restriction for quite a while after that one.
Well, the jet stream has been the same since before humans were even existing. Okay, and then they put all those big stands in to manipulate the jet stream to however they want.
The jet stream.
When they spray the skies and they got the fans going in the right fashion, we can get hit with the same storm for 5 to 8 days. That's what they do. That's what they've been working on.
They're manipulating the jet streams, the flow of the channels in the air
to where they want it.
Wow, that's too much, man. That's fucking insane.
It's truth, man. I don't lie.
Oh my God.
I've been studying this a long time. Instead of looking up
it always makes me so sad when they thousands of people die behind that shit, okay? And it was outlawed in the 90s. That shit was already outlawed, bro. When Biden went into office, all that shit came back, man. 100-fold. Trump had to hold all that shit. But when Biden got hooked back with the UN again, and we started pumping money out, them guys were at full force, man.
Okay, well, here's the fact.
Manipulating the weather, man. Manipulating the weather. It's outlawed. It's outlawed.
Is still in charge of the military of the USA. He's always been. They
Yeah,
couldn't take it away from them.
they got a lot of secrets going on about that right now. I don't know what's gonna happen, man. Who's actually
And
in charge of the military right now?
well, he's all up to this guy and everything. He's all about control, eh? Trump wants America
Yeah.
from the top of the north all the way down to the bottom of South America. Putin, which is Trump's good buddy,
Yeah.
he wants all of Asia. And that's what they're gearing for. Like I said, Trump runs the U.S. military. You want to do anything, you got to get to Trump.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Like, I love research. I love following the money. And I stand with truth. And I share it.
Well, what I'm saying, what I believe is going on is that they're mining aluminum ore here in America. They're shipping it over to China, you know. They're turning it into solid fuel. And they're funding the jet fuels. They're using the Green New Deal to make a loophole in the tax scheme of things, and they're keeping all the money because nobody knows they're selling the shit. Nobody even knows they're selling the shit.
Well, up here, the Chinese are stripping our coal right out of the Rockies, trying to eliminate our foothills.
I don't know.
So they can run their coal-powered generated nuclear plants.
That's just my theory. I don't really have the facts. It's what I've seen with my eyes. You know.
Well, yeah. Well, our eyes don't lie.
So
they can be tricked.
That's the shit that got me in trouble. Right there.
Well, they don't like people finding out what they're up to.
You know, and the loopholes they got, they're burning tires. They're using tires for fuel to make concrete, and then they're taking all the waste. They're taking all the waste off of the tires and turning it into ceramic tiles. I suppose, like the ones you put down in your house and shit.
Well, they're doing some things, but
so that's a Green New Deal loophole right there.
Well, it's the toxins that they put up in the airway that's killing us.
So anyways, the Federal Aviation Authority, the Food and Drug Administration, you know, wildlife.
Well, all of these things are supposed to be there to protect us. They're all government run.
Yeah, those are the ones we have to gain control of those. We have to get control of that.
Well, how do we do that?
They don't even test the air when they're doing all that shit, man.
Well, last year in Miramichi, the river there, that we caught them testing and putting stuff into the water that were killing the fish. Like, what they want to do is make it into summer cottage resort area. Thanks to our UCP government, when they were in power.
Yeah, well, you know, I have a lot of theories, conspiracy theories, like the aluminum that collects in the center of your brain.
Yep.
Becoming the catalyst for the digital ID, the catalyst.
Yeah.
Because the temperature of your forehead would be what would charge the digital ID. I wish I could quote the guy that had the video out on that, but that's what they believe is that the aluminum that they're spraying out of the jets, collecting in our brain, right in the center of our forehead, the aluminum, it always goes right to your pituitary gland. So, you know, it starts to make sense. It starts to make sense, you know, what they're doing with the biochip.
Okay, down in the States there, they got that HAARP weather control machine thing. up in the Arctic. I think that's where it is.
Yeah, I heard about that too.
And that's with spraying of the aluminum particles, they can switch it to keep to reflect the sun out or allow it in. They can do that under that HARP.
Yeah.
Also, with the manipulation of the jet stream with all them turbine sound, and then hazardous chemicals that they're spraying over and above the aluminum. You know, like, we got to get after Trump and to stop the sky spray. First and foremost, he wants to be president, stop the sky spray, and he'll get the votes. You can count on it. But what do I know? I'm just a poor old Canadian.
Yeah, I'm serious, man.
Old guy.
Like I said when we started, it's so big, man. Try to.
It is. It's a weed thing worldwide. They've got to stop it. They ain't gonna do it for us. We gotta, but in order to force their hand, we need 100 billion people that are around whining about it. You know, fuck, man, all it takes is a little bit of effort, right?
Yeah. Little bit of effort.
Well, I'm open to suggestion on what we can do.
Huh?
What do you suggest there, Daniel? What can we do?
Oh, I was gonna go try and invite somebody. There's
All
my.
I got the black screen.
What's that?
All I got is a black screen.
You got a flat screen?
Yeah, well, black.
Black.
I hear you, but I can't see you.
Oh, really?
Yep. That's okay. I know who you are.
Oh, I don't know. It's got a lot of buttons here.
I see your name. But what'd you do? How many others are on?
Irma's on here from Hawaii.
Hey, Irma.
She's probably
She
got.
can hear us, right?
Yeah. She's probably got a laptop.
All right, on.
That's what I've been trying to do is get a laptop. You know, I've trying to get people to help me, man. You know, but I don't do.
Well,
I
I'm on
don't
a
say it
16
very.
game now.
I don't say it very often. But
Well, I drove 40 years, and they retired me, and I'm sad.
yeah, I don't see how to do any settings on this screen. I don't. I've been on Facebook.
Well, it says tap to return call. Okay, so I tap it, and I'm back here to a black screen listening to you.
Oh, she said good night already. Probably a while back.
Well, good night, Irma. Sleep well. How many viewing?
How many what?
How many are watching you?
Just me and you. It
Live.
looks like me and you looks like, but it'll be there.
What's that?
It's actually a private right now.
Oh, okay.
And I always have to once I make my video or once I make my live, I have to go in and reset it to public because I have some then that I set for private, and then it made them all private. So
that way you can pick and choose when you share.
I didn't mean to do that, but you know, I can't really get into the studio unless I got my laptop, you know.
Well, this networking is something.
Yeah.
I got to get my boys to fill me in on how to become computer literate.
Yeah, I don't know why I can't get into none of the settings on this. Usually I can invite people or something, but
I'll keep pushing buttons.
I don't know. It don't look right. I should probably go ahead and use Prism, you know, but whatever. I just wanted to jump on there. If I had sent you that message, you know.
Well, I responded.
Yeah. So,
You know, I don't mind sharing out truth, man. Anytime, ask me questions.
it's so heavy, man. So freaking heavy.
You ain't heavy, you my brother. You know, a buddy of mine came on live Facebook with a couple of guitar pickings. So I kind of made the day.
Oh yeah, that would be nice. I got one out there. Got one out in
Oh,
the
yeah.
car, man. I still got all my stuff in the truck. I'm sleeping on the couch.
Well, at least you got a couch to sleep on.
Well, no, thank God for I spent the winter over here. We ain't had
I'd
no
rather
heat.
be on the road. But here I am sharing out the truth.
Well, even though it was harder living on the road, you know, in the truck. Well, I was having a good time, man. I don't know if you've ever seen my flag flying on the front window, but it's an awesome sight.
Oh, I can't recall at the moment.
You'll find my videos on Prism, YouTube. You see all my fucking
Which one?
on YouTube.
Well, yeah, well, I'll punch into YouTube and you'll come up and then I'll start sharing and go from there.
Danny Wayne, YouTube at Danny Wayne.
Well, yeah, well, but I gotta get YouTube to search you. Then I can get into your videos.
Oh, okay. Well, there's a lot on Facebook. There's a lot of flags on my truck. You see.
Well, I like Facebook because a lot of people are still here, even though they say they're going to other networks.
All the trucks and all the convoys, I got the only one that has a flag right in the front, like a 5x7, right in my window where I'm driving. I mean, it's on the bumper out in front of me, blowing in my face.
Well, you're letting the word out.
It's pretty nice.
I think all white flags with an amber maple leaf, because the one we got now, the red and white, is corporate.
It's what?
And a lot of people are turning them upside down.
Yeah, what's up with that? What did you say?
Well, Canada's in distress. That's what the upside down flag means.
Yeah. America's in distress too, man. I mean, people done lost 4 or 5 members of the family, you know, and nobody's been held accountable.
I know. They don't care. You know, up here in Canada, the government's figured out how to way to funnel out the CPP pension for themselves instead of being left in the pot to generate the interest to help with up and coming futures for their pension. And now they've increased CPP premiums to those who are working to cover up the money that they're stealing out. And I've worked 2.5. Well, I've been working on it since 2014 when Harper brought in the Phoenix payroll system. Check that out, Daniel. The government, and then the friend of the government will kick back the money that they're still sending out under my name into the new name, and then share it on the kickback. And that's happening, and it's been ever since 2014. From following the money.
Yeah.
Like, you can't make this shit up. or we'd have seen a movie about it.
I don't have any access to any settings at all.
Oh, that's okay. Well, we can. Well, when you get on there, you invite me, and then we can come on and do split screen.
What'd you say?
Well, I said when you do your lives, just send out when I'm watching, you send out the request, and then I can hook up with you like we did yesterday.
Okay, man. All right, bro. Well,
Okay, bro.
I'll holler out at you again later on then, bro.
Okay, man. We'll be watching.
Have fun, man.
And again, thank you for keeping in touch, brother.
Yeah. Well, you know, like I said, they shut me down, so I'll have to try and get Prism going so I can invite people.
While we're around.
Prism
okay,
is
man,
good.
You be good.
Prism is good, but I'll be on YouTube. I'll try and shoot it out to Facebook, but I got to go into the settings.
Okay, well, once we get done here, I'll go into YouTube and see what I can find.
Yeah. All right, bro.
Okay, Daniel, be good. Talk to you soon.
All right, later on.
Later, bro.
Put me on restriction on Facebook. Is that Trucker D? When Trucker Big D got in that fight with that guy in the flagpole, they tried to say I was enticing violence. 29 days on restriction.
Okay, bedtime. Lights out.
Anyways, 29 days.
Lord of mercy.
29 days on restriction.
Looks like you can't win or lose.
Ugh.
They rock the world, don't bother stepping up. They rock the world, don't bother stepping up.
Franchise leader in all-time games played tonight. A worrying new picture tonight of the financial burden Canadians are carrying and the anxiety it's creating. It's estimated up to 300,000 Canadians have experienced homelessness over the past year. The cost of living, higher interest rates have stretched more than half of Canadians' budgets to near the breaking point. Demonstrators are also calling for the removal of Prime Minister Justin Trudeau.
Right. Hope everybody's having fun today. So I'll wait till I get a few people and tell you what I know. Anyway, and right now I am sitting at Highway 41 and 9 near Oyen. There's only a few of us, but you can count on it. It's going to watch this in the next couple of days. So looks like everybody's having a good time everywhere at all the borders, especially Cochrane. Highway 1 and 22 is going strong, and this cannot be shut down. There's going to be a lot of people moving into the weekend, a lot of people coming from Calgary, and it keeps on growing, and it's a whole lot of fun. Also, the border of Ontario and Quebec is starting to fill up. The border of Manitoba and Saskatchewan is still ongoing. Lloydminster is still ongoing. There's some convoys that are going to start moving around, and there's a lot of stuff going on, guys. So if you do have some events going on that we don't know about, please send me the information so I can get that out there. Send me your video so we can keep pumping everybody up, keep everybody going, and it's all about that good energy that we're bringing out there. And as you can tell, the only way we're going to get rid of this tax is if we all stick together, because we cannot trust the politicians. It's a carbon tax, but she hasn't said a word about all the good gatherings that are going on here in Alberta. So that gives you a pretty good idea of what's going on. All these guys do is talk. But here, the Canadian people, when we are getting together, we create some positive actions, and that's how we take care of business. So in Oyen here, we're planning on creating a town hall meeting in which everybody will be allowed to speak, and we're going to start talking. We're going to start talking about how we're going to deal with some of the other problems that we do have. So the protests right now, or the gatherings I would call it, because we're not protesting, we're simply saying no. There's no more protesting here. We're saying no, and we're going to is exactly what they want us to do. And that's what we do every weekend on Saturdays, and then we spend a day protesting, and then we're gone. So it doesn't do anything. But when we do stand our grounds and stay in place, and we don't move, and we're not scared, that's when we start creating results. And as you all know, as I keep telling you, and I've been telling you for so long, and now you know, I was right. When you're not scared, they are scared. And that's how it works. That's how the fear agenda works. The biggest manpower they have is the fear agenda. And right now they got a huge problem across the country because they are running out of manpower. So the more events that are being created right now, the more power you people are getting. So just keep on getting together, recreate the social world. Let's get together, have some fun, and see how much fun. And the more fun you're going to create, well, the more good energy you're going to send all over the country. And the more good energy, the more people are going to be right. Numbers. All we need to do is connect their numbers. That's right. So you guys are doing amazing work. I'm so proud of everyone right now. I'm very happy. So right now we are just kind of starting out our own little thing going on here. We're on the side of the highway. We're only like 3 of us there today, but watch out. It's going to get bigger. I'm telling you that right now. Because remember, if you built it they will come. And that's how every one of these things are started. So don't be shy. If you feel like building something, build it, and they will come. That's right. And do not ever feel that you're beat and you cannot start anything, or everybody's sleeping in your areas. As soon as you gather a certain amount of numbers, the numbers will start coming. So you gotta sit together, and you gotta create plans and strategies and figure out how you get your numbers. And that's pretty well all you gotta do. And the rest will come into place, because there's millions of people, that agree with you. And trust me, they are waiting for you to get something started. So, because some people are doers and the rest will follow. So once you get your numbers, you're going to get people showing up. That is guaranteed. So don't give up when you get something started. As I said, we are on Highway 41 and Highway 9 here near Hoyen, and with 3 of us. And right now we are figuring out some ways how we're going to get some more people.
John Joy, shout out, bro. Shout
I'm
out.
going to be here all week, and we can expect a pretty good week.
Sure, it's on the
So
record.
I promise you, we're going to have some stuff going on here. So, and anybody can do this. Anybody can do this. All you need to do is have the will to do it. And, you will win. That's an automatic. So don't feel beat before you even get started. I see you're seeing it right now. The entire country is rising up. So don't worry about the people that are not rising. Keep on connecting with the one that wants to rise. And that's all that matters. The rest will simply follow. That's it. So I'm having a great time. I'm freezing my butt today, but not as bad as when I froze my butt in the last 2 big rallies in Ottawa, when I spent 5 weeks at -20, -30. So this is actually pretty good. And the weather is coming our way, my friends. The good weather is coming in it. Next few days. So, hey, much love to the mates in the UK, man. We're working for you too. Everything I do it for everyone. And I mean, I'm not here for Canada, the Corporation of Canada. I'm doing, my duty, and I work for everyone. If we can get Canada rising, you know what's going to happen? That's leading by example, and then we can get the UK aboard, we can get Australia aboard, we can get New Zealand aboard, and we all got to work together across the world for all the brothers and sisters. We are all suffering, the repercussions of this same identical agenda that's been imposed onto the people of this world. That's right. So we must work together. We must compare notes, and we must lead by example. That's right. So so tomorrow I'll have some more set up here, and I'll be more than happy to raise my Australian flag. And I wish I had a UK flag, otherwise I would put it out there too. So maybe I can find one. So because I really love all my Australian friends, all the mates. This is how I started to learn everything in 2014, 2015. This is how I started educating myself on the agenda. So much love to the mates, because you mates out there, in the UK, Australia, and New Zealand, you guys are strong. I can't believe you're still there after all you've been through. I've been watching since 2014, and you guys have been under attack the entire time. And your brothers and sisters out there are super strong. And don't ever give up, and keep going with a positive attitude. We are going to win in the end. We have no choice, my friends. And for the people here across Canada, I mean, you know what's going to happen. If we don't put an end to this tax, there's going to be another tax after this, and another tax until we lose everything. We must get together. We can no longer count on any politician leaders, because now you see for yourself that it's all a show. It's a money game, and we're not being represented. So the best way to represent ourselves is by being together. That's right. And as you see, that every time we do, we make progress, and we get somewhere. And if we stick together, we're going to get everything that we want.
Hello and good evening, everybody. It is Reagan here from St. John's, Newfoundland, coming to you live from Ground Zero, where we're supposed to be having one of the biggest protests ever, but we got slowed out, and we've got patriots across this country that are here to tell you what is going on in their provinces. So before we get started, I'd like to talk a little bit about freedom of speech, freedom to assemble. We have Canadians across this country that are doing everything legally and lawfully and are being treated like criminals. I apologize for the F-bombs in the video that you guys just watched, for all of my religious crowd that's watching. But you know what? Canadians are pissed off, and it's time that we take our filters off and call it for what it really is. So without any further ado, let's bring in our guests. Hello, Gary, Darlene, Ron,
You're gonna be coasting.
Miranda.
So yeah,
Hi, everyone.
we're gonna access stacks in bits and pieces,
Oh,
and
right.
what are you doing? Because that's the way. That's what
Over here in Newfoundland, how about you guys?
and
I can hear better now. Thank you. They moved the generator, so this is good.
people that can start
Good. Welcome back. I don't see you on here.
doing some big town hall
Oh,
meetings.
yeah, there you are. Okay. So, can you guys tell me what locations you're at and what you've experienced over the last couple of days? Start with you, Gary.
Much bigger
What's going on?
than the carbon tax.
We're here in Ontario,
Canada, we're doing it.
and this is across the Quebec border, and we're at the first truck stop when you come off 401, goes into 20, and we're on the right side. When we're in the days, you can see us. We're on the most busiest highway probably in all North America, and the response that we are getting from the people is amazing. Truckers are stopping, talking with us, spreading the word. People literally hanging out the window of their cars as they go by, cheering on. We're getting overwhelming support here, and numbers are growing every day. I just also want to put out there, we got heavy wet snowfall.
We're
So
exercising your power and be the
this did ask us to move back to the parking lot just for tonight. So there's a bit of the case. We just moved back to safety tonight, and we're back there tomorrow morning on the road, so that the snow plows, after they are done, we can get up there and put our signs and flags up. And we also have the Native community that's coming together. They're coming in with us in the next few days, so we have their support, and I'm trying to get everyone out there to unite together. And things are just, I expect this weekend we are going to have a large turnout. We're getting people texting us saying that they are coming for the weekend because a lot of people are working. So that's where we are here at Quebec right now.
That's awesome. That's really good news. And you guys haven't had too many problems with police, like trying to push your line back or tow cars or anything like that happening out your way? Not yet.
Well, they have been fairly flexible with us. The Quebec police are on a labor dispute strike right now, so we're not seeing as many of them. And the officers that I've been dealing with have been very reasonable with us, and not like what's happening out west or in the East Coast. But I have warned them, if they do push, we will stand our ground and push. One that's with me want to do the same thing, and we're going to dig our heels in and they start them.
Awesome, Gary. That's really great news. We'll have to check back with you in a minute and see what it is that you need support out there. Darlene, how about you in Cape Breton? We had a pretty fantastic day one. We had about 70 people here. We were all set up with the tents and porta potty, and we got this garage side tent as our central station. And we've had local police collaboration. They're very happy with how we're handling things, how we have it all organized. Our main issue and problem right now is getting participants out after the first day. We've been kind of maintaining an average of 10 throughout the day, and then at nighttime it's done, and we come in here and we regroup and trying to come up with a plan or something, because we need decisive action of some kind. We got to be able to do something.
Not just I think it's fine. Get across the right.
So what can